Well, now I'm very happy to have him here because I don't think he has been in Germany very often in the last years. Please welcome Mr. Michael Dudikoff.
Thank you. Thanks for having me here.
So, when was your last time when you have been to Germany?
I haven't been to Germany. This is my first time, and I'm enjoying it a lot. I'll tell you, people here are great.
Okay.
A lot of things are great here.
So it's the first time that we are talking to him in Germany. So, at first I have to relax for that fact. Yeah, nice to have you here. Then I will just look onto my notes. When you started business, let's start at the beginning. It was, I think, in Dallas, season 2, episode 11. Well, how did you get there?
Well, I think, that was pretty much right after I did Happy Days, where I played Joni's boyfriend. Mm-hmm. And maybe, I remember I got the reading and went in there and read for it, just like everybody else does, and I got the part. I was very, very happy because at the beginning of my career, I got those small parts, another small part, and that's what happens. You start out small and you study hard and you graduate to becoming, pretty soon it's your own movie, your name above the titles and you're the lead and you get to work with great actors and that's what's so much fun about this business. You get to be different people, you get to meet different people. Just coming here to Germany, I mean, it's so much fun. I'm sort of an ontologist, I look at people and I learn about people, I watch. And Germany, there's so many interesting places here. Amsterdam, a lot of interesting places. And the people too, you people are really interesting. I love it. So you feed my characters,
Yeah, okay.
and the more you travel and the more you learn about the people, the better your characters. You get to just formulate a real strong character.
You get a wider range.
Exactly.
Okay, that's nice. Well, American Fighter, of course, is that what we like most. But he has been very serious in other things. You played in Tron, Conscript number 2.
Yes.
And North and South.
Yes.
Air America. And stuff like this, but also you worked with Olin Dre, right?
Oh yes.
So what was working with him? He has always had very low budgets, but he did a lot of stuff. What was this like?
Fred Olin Dre. That was the shooter. I worked with him on a Western, which I wasn't very familiar with his work. I never really knew that he did. Evidently, he did a lot of scary, bloody, kind of gory movies. Well,
And naked stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was one this, one that.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, all I cared about was all of a sudden I was doing a Western, which sounded really great, and they attached Fred Olin Dre to the movie. So without knowing, and when I was doing these movies, they were one after another. Mm-hmm. So research, director and everything was almost impossible. It was like I came off of one, I was going on to another, heard that Fred Olin Dre was directing. All you do when you're in a situation like that is you embrace it and you talk with him to try to get the best information you can to make the best movie you can make.
Yeah.
So without knowing his past, all I focused on was the present. And in doing so, we made a pretty decent little movie. There was no nudity. There was no gory, bloody. It was just a shoot 'em up cowboy Western movie. So it was a lot of fun.
Okay. But coming back to your American Fighter thing, I mean, before you got in, I read you were a student of children's psychologist.
Oh, child psychology, yes.
Yeah, and when I read your website, you are more the family kind of guy, and there's more that Zen thing. How did you come to martial arts? Was it because of the movies, or did you do it before?
I've always had a way of just trying to find the calm in life. The very you want a balance.
Yes.
And when I was doing this business, I was lucky that I was always sort of the Zen guy. Meditation was very important to me when I was
Like the Kung Fu
small.
series.
Yes, I've always been that kind of guy. I think it was the military that my father was in the military, and I was brought up very strict, and I was taught meditation at a very young age. So for me, to have that, I think instilled in me when I was young, helped me as a martial artist, and also helped me in this business, because this business is very fast. Mm-hmm. It's very go, hurry up and wait, and you have to learn how to be calm and how to be patient, how to focus and turn it on and turn it off when you can and when they want you to. So just that whole meditation, the whole thing, I've always been that, and it's helped me a lot in my career. It just so happens to be that I'm doing these ninja thing, which helped me too. Even kind of get into that character.
With the bucket on the head.
Yeah, and that movie was a lot of fun. It was shot in the Philippines, and it was very hot. Here I was in this black outfit, hot and sweaty, and it was 115 degrees outside. I got malaria, and here I was doing this movie, and I didn't know I had malaria. And I'm telling you, I was so sick, and I'd be drenched wet, and you can actually see the water dripping off my nose and fingers after a fight scene. And I just kept going, and I must have lost 20, 30 pounds. It was really sick. But nobody knows that I was that sick. I didn't even know I was that sick. I just thought maybe it was the heat. Yeah. But I found out afterwards that I had malaria, and I was really sick. And until I got home, I was having chills where my bones were aching, and they found out that, oh, you have malaria. Oh, that's great. I have malaria, and I've been working all this time, with malaria.
So this is what superheroes are made of. Somehow.
Yeah, you almost gotta, bite your tongue and, just do the show. Show must go on, sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's really. Thank you very much for this background information. And the last thing. I mean, one thing is I have to know, but you won't zen your next enemies to death.
No, that's something. That's something for me so that I can go into whatever I'm doing, okay. Focusing and funneling my energy to whatever character and I play.
Your last stuff that you did that I read about was Stranded with Ice-T and a German called Hannes Jennecke. Do you remember that? How did it come to this? And I mean, you didn't do anything else ever since. Was it Hannes that made you stop making movies?
No, I never really stopped making movies. What I did is, in this business, you work, and I worked for 24 years nonstop. Yes. And you start to realize that, you need balance in your life. Yes. And balance, to me, when I was through all my Zen sort of personality, as you would say, I learned that I knew that I needed to take a break and also be a regular Joe. I wanted to get married. I wanted to have kids. There was that other part of my life that I didn't have. So I was ready for that. I had success, but we all need success in many areas. You don't just have success in your work. You have success in your personal life too. So me, I found that success too. I have success in my film work, and then it bled right into my relationship with my wife, now having kids. I have twins. I love my little kids. I miss my kids. I'm here now, and I can't wait to get home to my little ones. I have twins, a boy and a girl.
Is it something like this?
There they are. Those are my little ones. And my lovely wife. Can I have that?
Of course you can. With pleasure.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I miss them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So, you need to have balance in your life. You can't just do one thing. You do that one thing, success comes in so many different levels, and through mind, spirit, body, through what you eat. There's so many levels. It's a lot deeper than. I mean, I don't have very much time.
Yeah, check out his website. There's a lot of stuff about these things that you can find. So, but after this break, so maybe you can return, because did somebody call you for playing a role in Expendables 1 or Expendables 2? Or the biggest question, will you maybe in Expendables 3? You are the one that is missing. Who is missing?
Well, that's so nice of you, and Germany has been so patient for me. My fans I've got the best fans in the world. I mean, these guys are so great, and yeah, I would love to be in the Expendables. Sometimes they have to do what they have to do. Yes, there was talk. Things sometimes work out, sometimes they don't work out, and they all work out for the right reasons. I always believe that. So if Mr. Stallone wants me to work in Expendables 3, 4, 5, or whatever, or if he doesn't want me to work, that's all fine. I'm happy with that, as long as he's happy, I'm happy, and everyone makes a movie. And this business is all about having fun. And when you don't have fun, then you may as well quit. It's like if you think you know it all, you may as well stop living, because you must learn every day. You must grow every day. And you're still growing. I know, because I knew you a long time ago and you were this big. And now look at you. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, that's nice. So please, Mr. Stallone, do ourselves and yourself a favor. Get this guy into the next movie. There's one more news to check out. Please, Mr. Dudikoff.
Oh, yeah. Well, you were asking me if there was going to be another American Ninja.
Yeah.
There is going to be another American Ninja. We are going to do something, and there's also going to be a possibility that there's a lot of people that like the Avenging Force.
Yes.
So we're going to think about doing something like that too. So look out for American Ninja and Avenging Force, and who knows what else. It's all going to be good, though. And we're all going to, who knows, maybe we'll even come to Germany and work. There's a lot of locations here that I've seen some great locations here.
Well, these are the news of today, definitely. I think we have to pack our stuff together. We can go now. Bye-bye.
Let's go.